Jo Gideon, and she's been telling me how concerned she is about the situation affecting the ceramics industry.
Well, the ceramics industry is an energy-intensive industry, so it's a real concern because the energy costs were about 30% of production costs historically, and now they've gone up to 60%. So you can imagine that is a real problem.
So presumably there's a concern that some companies will actually have to stop production.
Exactly, and it's not as easy as just shutting down and opening up again. Kilns are sensitive, and damage can be caused by shutting down. So it really is an anxious time.
And we've heard today that the Business Secretary has put a plan to the Treasury to help companies out, but it would involve loans. Will that be enough, do you think?
Yes, I spoke to the Business Secretary this morning, and I know that he fully understands the challenges of the industry. I think that, there are two things. There's an immediate short-term issue that needs to be addressed, and I think that anything that can be done to stop those closures is really important. But going forward, the ceramics industry needs a lot of investment in decarbonisation, in looking at those alternative technologies, and they have a really good plan to be at the forefront of that. So what we're campaigning for is investment in research and development, so that they can be trailblazers and this problem won't reoccur in years to come.
Does it feel a bit like Armageddon at the moment?
It is tough at the moment, and certainly this is one of the key areas of the country for levelling up, and across the various members of the Ceramics Confederation, which is headquartered here in Stoke-on-Trent, there are levelling up communities that need investment, and it'd be really sad at a time when so much is being done in other areas to try and help that agenda, that the core industries are suffering, and so we need to do what we can to make sure that they survive and thrive going forward.
On a general note, I appreciate this crisis is a culmination of events around the world, but do you think the government could have foreseen it and perhaps done more in terms of storage of gas?
I don't think a storage solution in the short term would have helped. It's a global issue, but I do think that we are ahead of many other countries in looking at solutions. It's just these solutions don't happen overnight, and so we will go through a difficult period in the meantime.
Jo Gideon, thank you very much. A jury is